What's going on, everybody? Adam here with eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pewag Snox Pro self-tensioning snow tire chain on our 2013 Volkswagen Jetta. So what we have here is a relatively unique tire chain. They are going to be made of the same materials as most, just a manganese nickel alloy steel construction, and we are going to have a diamond pattern, and we have cross chains connecting those, so it's going to be great on the front wheels here to give us really good turning and traction. Of course, it's going to increase the traction, but this is probably going to be the bigger length that you can probably have with this wheel well clearance. It is SAE S-Class certified, so you don't have to worry about that, but these are going to be one of the more aggressive chains we can put on this tire. So if you're looking for ease of use and also getting just the best amount of traction for the amount of space that you have to work with, these are definitely going to be one of the best bets. If you're a big wheel guy like me, I want to make sure that my wheels are not going to get scratched or scuffed. I try to avoid all curbs, but whenever we're putting on chains, sometimes it could scratch it just like if we did hit a curb. So with this, all of the components around our wheels is going to be either plastic or coated in a specific coating that's not going to scratch your wheels. So if you have aluminum wheels, if you just have your OEM wheels like this that you want to keep nice and pretty, it is going to be able to allow that. Some of the other chains don't, and these do, and that is definitely a plus. Another plus I like about these chains is we don't have to grab a rubber tensioner separately. We have a little tensioner here, which is going to keep everything nice and tight. These chains do come in a pack of 2, so if you plan on just putting them on the front tires, you can just grab one. But if you plan on putting them on 4, you can just grab 2 sets of these. They come in a nice little carrying case. I like this one better than any of the other ones that I've had because it's small. It's got good zippers. It is easy to carry, and it's got nice little pouches to get everything all stored away. This is a great bag, and I like the bag. And even if during the summer months and you're not using them, I'd probably use this for something else because it is a nice bag. But what's also nice is how quickly we can get these off. So what we got to do is press this little tab here. It's going to release that like that. And literally all you got to do is just give her a good tug. Once we get one little section going, it's going to be easy to get it all undone because it'll all just kind of follow suit. But other times, it really wants to stay on there, which isn't a bad thing because you don't want the chain to fall off whenever we're riding down the road. Just work your way around. There we go. So then now all you got to do is just roll off them, put them back in the case, and we are ready to go for next time. It wasn't the most difficult to install, but let's just go ahead and go over that installation process with you now. First things first is grab your chains, make sure they're not kinked up or anything like that. And we do want to make sure to hit this little lever to loosen it up a little bit. And then what we want to do is grab the section with the bigger red portion. And what we're going to do is we're going to stretch it out and go up around that tire. And we can kind of reach under our chains, go down. We want that red cord to be right at the bottom right there. And we can use our hands to kind of get it nice and tucked back in there. There's not a whole lot of room in this wheel well, but after you mess with it a little bit, you'll be able to manage it. So once we get it completely wrapped around and down, just go around everything and try to get that red cord just tucked in behind the wheel. You'll start to see the shape of the chains form. And now what we need to do is roll over them to get this section to go back behind the tire. So now I rolled them over a couple times and I got this other side to kind of seat back behind the tire. But I'm having a little bit of issues. So what I'm going to do is roll over a couple more times, and I want to make sure that this is going to be upright so I can actually get this to close. I can't really get this to close, so we're going to try something. Now with this little section up top, I can actually go ahead and grab some of the chain and give it a little bit more slack so we can make this connection. So basically what this is going to do is going to be an extra little tensioner, and all you got to do is just push it in. It's going to click, and then you are good to go. Well, everyone, that just about does it for a look at the Pewag Snox Pro self-tensioning snow tire chain on our 2013 Volkswagen Jetta.